Everyone, super praise you are watching me from. It's your favorite trader, and today I'm taking you on backtesting. Backtesting, as a trader, you need to understand what backtesting really mean in the markets. Mainly backtesting is mainly done during the weekends. You know, when you don't have the markets open again, you're just there, you and the market. Okay, so you need to understand the behavior of the market for that week. That's when back testing really comes in. So I think as at last week, this week Monday, I analyzed BTC. So I'll start with BTC. Although it is a running trend, though, I'll start with BTC. It was what I got in BTC. So I think it is still running. Let me clear everything off. So that you understand how I got this. Let me make it clear for those who don't understand. But I believe you guys understand what backtesting really means. It's the key of mastering market behavior. So I'll start. I normally start from the daily time frame. I'll start from the daily time frame. Okay. The the daily time frame seems to be a little bit it's an uptrend though in daily time frame. So I'll go right down to the 4 hours. Go down to the 4 hours. This is what I do in the 4 hours. Firstly, what I normally check out for is the current market structure. Current market structure. This is what you do. So if you mark, before marking a point of interest in the market, you first of all look for a break of structure. A break of structure. So this is our break of structure. This is our break of structure. Because already yeah, price already broke character, change character, yeah, price change character. So I'll mark this place to be our current break of structure. So it is what is within this range you are trading. This is what I'm talking about. If you mark here as a break of structure, you are trading what is within this side and this side. That's this range like this. That's exactly what you are trading. You're not trading outside of this. You get? You're not trading outside of this. Let me delete it. You're not trading outside of this. So when immediately you mark that as a break of structure, this break of structure I mainly use it for to also get market direction as well. You get? I mainly use it to get market direction as well. So I'll come here now, then look for my POI. Let me go out to the 1 hour. Look for my POI. Look for my POI. I'll mark here since they are equal highs down here. I'll mark here to be my equal high. This place is my equal high, because if you are trading SMC, you should know that that equal highs are meant to be swept. Any equal high that is not swept is either my market trying to form this manipulation. So as for me marking my point of interest, you don't just mark my point. I don't just mark my point of interest randomly like that. I'll come down here and look for a good point of interest. A good point of interest, which is this point here where I marked this point here. This place. It was exactly where I marked. It was exactly where I marked. So then price tapped in. Although I entered this trade with a valid confirmation from the lower time frame. The valid confirmation from the lower time frame. Let me go to the 15 minutes so that I'll make it clear. Okay, okay. Let me go to the okay. Since price has tapped into our POI, since price has tapped into our POI, since price has tapped into our POI, I'll come here, look for a valid confirmation, look for a valid confirmation, look for a valid confirmation. Since this high here, it's a very strong high though. That is sweep. I'll look for a valid confirmation. This is a sweep. This is not a clear break construction. This is a clear break construction. This is a clear break construction. Clear break construction. And price again still came back and formed this and swept liquidity here and swept this liquidity here. If at all price broke with a body candle, you shouldn't have entered this trade, but rather it swept liquidity with a weak candle. So that was what gave me this confidence. That was what added to my confidence in taking this trade. Although I'm expecting a 1:5 though. I'm expecting a 1:5. I took this trade because of the sweep, liquidity sweep down there. That was the exact reason I took the trade. So it's not all about the strategy, it's all about the psychology. You know how you understand this the basic market concept. You know, understanding market basic concept is very very important. So and also confirmation too, it is very 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 important. So after the sweep, I had to take the trade. Then I still have another pair to lay emphasis on. Let me go to USD and CHF JPY. CHF JPY. Okay, CHF JPY. Think I didn't do anything here last week though. Let me check. I guess I did something. I did something this week on this pay. Let me check. I didn't. I'm not doing anything here. Let me check card JPY. Okay, it was the pay I did something with this. It was the pay I analyzed this week. Okay, I had my clear external break or structure, internal break or structure. I mean, internal break or structure here. Internal break or structure. Then this was where I marked my POI. Why did I mark it as my POI? Let me make it clear for you guys, please. I don't want anybody to be left out. Why did I mark that as my POI? I marked that as my POI because I noticed there was a impulsive move down at this point. At this point, and the break of structure is not just an ordinary break of structure. It broke with a candle body, not a wick. So if I should see things like things like this also add to my confidence. You get things like this add to my confidence in taking trades like this. Just make it simple. There's no need of adding a lot of um, grammar in this thing. Just make it very very simple. And I'll take it as my inducement. Inducement are um, lows or high that are meant to be swept out. So price swept that inducement, tap my POI, then kept on buying. And before you enter or analyze any pair, firstly check out for the direction of the market before analyzing any pair. So I think I have another one again. GBP AUD, GBP AUD, GBP AUD. Let me check. Okay, GBP AUD. Let me check. Okay, GBP AUD. This was the pair. This was the trade I took last week. I had to highlight it so that it will look so simple. It will look simple for me to spot. So this is it. Come here, mark it as my change of character. These are the thing is that I mostly trade external structures very well. And me trading external structures, I see the results. I mean, it is given. If I should trade external structure, I trade mostly external structure. So it is my POS that got taken out. It's then from there, and then from there I use the fifth tool to mark my POI as well. This is what I do before marking my POI. After marking all this structure from the 4 hours, I'll come to the 4 hours. Let me go to the 4 hours. I'll go to the 4 hours, then mark my POI. Let me show you how I do it. Let me show you how I do it. Go to my POI, mark it like this. Then now go back again. I won't delete it to go back again to the 4 hours to the 1 hour to align it. You get to align it, not just you marking it a whole like refinement. I will need to refine my POI. So this is what I'll do. You've seen that there is like a what should I say a an FVG here. There's a fair value gap here. So this is what I'll do. I must like allow my FIP to align with what with my POI level. You get. So see this place that my POI is now. So my golden zone is showing here. I'll come here. I'll check for if there is any other key level here. What are you seeing? This is a fair value gap. I'll come here and mark it. This fair value gap here, so that you miss out on any trade. You get, and so that your stop loss won't be that big. You get, so that your stop loss won't be that big. Although this trade is still running, I just had to delete it so I can post it here, post the analysis on how I got it. So um let me just mark the FVG. So I've marked it there. So that was how the thing just tap it, then kept on moving. So after this, from there it kept on moving. Although I've already secured 1:2 here though, but if you feel you can still enter the trade, maybe you go down to the 5 minutes to look for entry. But if you don't have any good analysis there, you don't force the trade, allow it to be. So let me just allow my stop loss to breathe. It was exactly what I did this week. So I have a lot of live analysis though. I have analysis on GPP, JPY, AUD card, USD card, and gold. Although I'll keep that one, maybe I'll post the video later. But I'll really need to emphasize mainly on this backtesting very well. See, before you analyze a pair, firstly there are things you need to look out for. Like I said already, look out for the break of structure, and don't ignore those like ignore all those gap, whether fair value gap or don't ignore all those things. Those are inefficiency. These are places whereby price need to fill before spiking up or down. So What am I trying to say here? It's not all about you just funding your account, and it's all about getting the knowledge. Get the knowledge so that at the end of the day you won't start regretting why you blow this account. You get the knowledge. So I hope you've learned something from this backtesting session. If you're a serious SMC trader, drop a comment so that you get more videos like this. And please do well to subscribe so that in case anytime I drop any video like this, you'll be the first person to get notified. Thank you.